Hey guys, it's Brian with Domain Reanimator. Thank you so much for joining us on this video training series. This is going to be the first video. This is just going to be a brief overview of Domain Reanimator, kind of introducing you to the program, how to walk through it real quick. I'll get into the nitty-gritty in the following videos, but this is just the first one, and I'm going to give you a quick overview here. So if you've signed up, you've hit the Start Crawling Now button and you've signed up, you've picked one of three packages, either the starter, the professional, or the agency level. The starter has its own set of features. Professional does as well as the agency. That's the largest. And really the only difference here is how many active campaigns you can have running at the same time and the number of reanimations that you'll have. We'll get into what those are here in just a bit. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that you signed up at the largest level. And as soon as you've done that, go ahead and click My Account. And you'll notice that you'll land on your profile page. The profile page is pretty straightforward. It's got your email, your sign up date, when you renew, how many crawlers you've used, how many snapshots you've used. If you want to upgrade, we've got packages above the agency level too. If you're really interested in doing something enormous, just go ahead and reach out to us. And if you need to cancel at any time, just go ahead and click that link. But you're going to want to start here over at the Create Project area, and I'm going to kind of just show you the different types of crawls that we can do and the system can do for you. So you want to go ahead and name your project whatever you'd like to name it. Allocate your crawlers. Now you'll have 1 through 4. We can do all the way up to 50 if you need. That's what I've got here per user, and then we can do multiple accounts if you need anything larger than that. But let's say that you've got in at 4. You can choose either 1 crawler for 1 project, and that will go at the slowest pace. You could do 2 crawlers to 1 project, that'll be twice as fast. 3 crawlers to 1 project, that'll be 3 times as fast. Or at max 4 crawlers to 1 project, and it'll just fly. It'll be extremely quick. You'll get a lot of results on that 1 project. But if you want to spread it out across the 4 different types of crawls, keyword crawl, seedless crawl, geo-targeted crawl, and a reverse crawl, you can do that and allocate 1 crawler to each, or any mixture of the 4. So I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to go through the project crawl types here with you a little bit. We've got the keyword crawl, where you're going to go ahead and put in your keyword selections, up to 5 keywords. It will crawl based upon those keywords. A seedless crawl, which is really neat. You can go ahead and enter up to 50 URLs of your competition or the niche that you'd like to enter, and it will scrape those as well. You can do a geo-targeted crawl for a city that you're trying to find expired domains in. Just put in whatever city you like there. By the way, you can also do that in other countries as well. So that's a good point to make. That works well all around the globe. And a reverse crawl, this one's really fun. Go ahead and put your top competitor in there, or anybody you'd like, and you can go ahead and pull expired domains from their links as well. Okay, once you do build those projects, you'll notice that you've got a My Projects section here, and it'll be listed on the side, but I'm going to go ahead and click that tab for you. Each one of these projects will be running. Now, I picked Personal Injury Houston as a niche for an example to walk you through these training videos. You'll see that I've had these running since yesterday, so 20 hours ago, 24 hours ago, about a day ago, 24 hours ago. And you'll notice we've crawled quite a few, and I've only allocated 1 crawler to each one of these. So I've got the keyword crawl, I've got the reverse crawl going, I've got the seedless crawl, and the geo crawl going. And at any time you can click on one of these to see what domains you've had scraped already. We have over 1,800 here, 6,400 domains that we found here, 1,300 on the geo, and just about 1446 on the seedless crawl. So each one of these are running, and in the following videos, I'll really delve in and talk to you about what they do and how they do it. But just so you know, you can run 4 different types of crawls with Domain Reanimator. And then we've got, coming down the list here on the side, you've got a tab called My Expired Domains. So this is really neat. This is going to show you a comprehensive view. Let's go ahead and click on that. It's going to show you a comprehensive view of all of your expired domains that were found. Now this is a really neat area. There's a lot you can do here. You can show domains for all projects, just for one of your projects. You can choose there. You can search by any keyword that you'd like. You can search by TLD, so .com or whatever you'd like to search for. You can break it down there. Also, if you just want to click the common TLDs, .com, .net, or .org, click this button. It'll quickly filter those out for you, which is nice. Also, one thing to note here is that in the results section, in your expired domain section, we've got more than just the wwws listed. We've also got the non-www. So we've got the roots listed as well. So this is all the metrics on the root. So page authority, domain authority, trust flow, citation flow, backlinks, referring domains for the root, as well as the www. So this is the page authority for that, the www domain, the WTF, as people are calling it, but the www trust flow, the citation flow, and the www backlinks with the referring domains, okay? We've also written our own proprietary spam algorithm. So you can look at this as a top-level filter if you'd like to filter that way. At any time, by the way, guys, you can click on any one of these metrics, and it will go ahead and filter by that metric. So if you want to filter by backlinks or by page authority, that's really up to you. There's another way to filter as well. You can come up to the top here and filter. Let's say we want something page authority above 20. Let's go ahead and check that out. That'll automatically filter the root to above 20. Let's say we also want to filter all the wwws to page authority above 20. It'll do that as well. And you'll notice how quick this is. It's really snappy. Not a lot of waiting involved, just because this software has been written so well. There's a lot of very solid back-end coding, and everything works, and that's what I really love about Domain Reanimator. And you can go through domain authority, page authority, trust flow, citation flow, backlinks, referring domains, anything you'd like there. So let's just say, for example, that we want to filter by page authority 20 on both the root and the www, and I can go ahead and start from the top down there with only common TLDs checked. You'll notice that this odor bonus is the first one that pulls up. It's a 45 page authority, okay? And it may be spam, it may not be spam. It looks like our algorithm did pick it up as spam, but just for an example here, I want to show you what the dashboard looks like. So you'll notice that we've got both the root and the www listed here in the dashboard. We've got your historical backlinks, as well as, this is really cool, it's pulling in Wayback Snapshots. So it's the first snapshot, it's the middle snapshot, or the median snapshot, and the last snapshot that we're pulling from the Wayback. At any time, you can go ahead and click on one. It'll open that snapshot in a new window for you. Also here, the citation flow, the trust flow, you can click on either of these. They will go to your Majestic account if you have a Majestic account. And you can notice here that it goes right to my Majestic. Trust flow does the same thing. Domain authority will go to your Moz account, okay, because those are Moz metrics, of course. Page authority does the same thing. That'll go right to your Moz account, so that's very cool. You know, it's just all one click here, guys. Now, kind of the best part of Domain Reanimator, and the reason it's called Domain Reanimator, is, let's say this was a fantastic domain. Clearly it's not. This is clearly spam. I mean, we've got a huge historical link spike here. Our citation flow is super high, our trust flow is low, so don't call me out on that. But let's say that, you know, for this example, this was a fantastic domain. What we could do is we could select the snapshot that we really like, and we can come on over here. Let's say we like it from 5/23/2014. There it is. You can select that and click the Reanimate Snapshot button. So it's going to ask you, reanimate this domain, and you'll go ahead and say yes. What it's going to do is it's going to compress those files and email them to you in a nice zipped format for you to go ahead and unzip and upload to your host. So it's a real click, one-click reanimation. It's amazing. If you guys have ever used the Wayback Downloader before, this is better. It's faster, and it doesn't cost you anything except for the price of admission to Domain Reanimator, and you can do it on the basic package up to 5 times, I believe up to 10 times on the middle package, and is it 25 or 30 on the biggest package? So there you go, 30 on the largest package. So that's great. That's been a lifesaver for me, and I highly recommend you guys do that too. Now, we can talk a little bit later about why you would want to do that to save link juice, historical link juice. Also, you don't have to recreate content. Also, I want to kind of show you these buttons down here beneath the Reanimate Snapshot chart. We've got the Namecheap registration. You can go ahead and just click that. It's a one-click, goes right through to register this domain. And also, guys, not all these domains will be available. 99% of them will be, so it's important to go ahead and check. So this one, of course, is available. You can register it right through Namecheap if you'd like. You can check the snapshots as well. So this is, if you're not familiar, snapshots.com is much like wayback.org, or I'm sorry, the archive.org or the Wayback Machine. And sometimes you'll see a lot more inside of that. Provided it's a decent domain, you may want to check that as well. That's just one click to check the Wayback, or I'm sorry, the snapshots.com account. And say that this is a domain that you do like, but you're not ready to purchase right away. You're not sure, you're just going through, you're doing all the research that you need to do. You can go ahead and click this little diamond or the gem. So that's what we say here at Domain Reanimator, is we're looking for gems or diamonds in the rough. So that's why it's a little diamond. So you can go ahead and click that and continue on. And what it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and put it into a box for you. So you can come back up here to the top, and these are more filtering options here, guys. You can hide the spam. You can show the domains from forever, or just recent domains, or extremely recent domains. But I just want to show the ones that I've saved thus far that I think are good. So go through here and click the favorited. You'll know that this is. You'll notice that this is inside of your favorited bin for you to either register, or you can throw it out of your bin as well. As a note here, you can also delete anything you'd like. I typically don't do that. I'll just fly through these guys. I don't delete the bad ones. I do hide the spam. I always kind of do that. And then I'll go ahead and start filtering by different metrics and search that way. But this is just kind of an overview here to show you, the features and the abilities of Domain Reanimator and a basic intro. So, that said, also you can come back here to your profile. That's where your profile is. If you have any questions at all as well, we're pretty good about getting back to everybody. So that's a very simple support request sheet. Just go ahead and fill that out. If you're having a technical issue, or if you have a question that wasn't covered in some of the training, we'll do our very best to get back to you guys. We always want to be as helpful as possible. And give you the best experience with Domain Reanimator as we can. So that said, we'll move on to the second video here, and I think we're going to go ahead and start talking about the different types of crawls. And I'll show you each one at a glance. Thanks so much.